and abuse is inevitable. And I feel a lot of relationships are literally there. There's so much abuse, not because this man is abusive. No, because you've given him so much power over you. That's it. So what up, guys? Welcome back. My name is Luke, and guys, thank you so much for joining me today. So yes, today back at it again, and we're gonna be looking at a very interesting video. I've reacted to this lady's video before, and I'm doing it again. This is the second time, and yeah, from time to time I come across very interesting videos from her. And with regards to, yes, so on this video she's talking about, the question is it a man's responsibility to take care of his girlfriend or to financially support his girlfriend? That's the question, and she gives her own opinion, and I just wanted to look at this because it feeds into what we normally talk about at the table talk and all that. So let's hear her thoughts out and see if we agree with her.
Should a man be financially responsible for his girlfriend or his fiancé? My name is Okoro Blessing Kiruka, and I'm popularly known as Blessing CEO, your number one relationship therapist in Africa. This is one bone of contention in a relationship. My boyfriend is supposed to give me money. My boyfriend is supposed to give me money. He's not giving me money. Now we are asking, is it a man's responsibility to take care of his girlfriend and his fiancé before he gets married to her? No! It is not a man's responsibility to take care of you as a woman. It is your father's responsibility. A man is only supposed to support you, and support is willing. It is only when a man gets married to you, that is when you become his responsibility. That is when you become part of him. But so long as he's dating you, you people are doing fiancé. You guys are not married. It is not his responsibility. Go and take care of yourself.
Oh, okay. So that's the first part. Well, as you know, if you've watched some other videos I took out, I totally agree. I totally agree with this notion. I do 100%. I totally agree with this notion. Reason being is because, well, we are individual people. I mean, I'm not committed to you in any way. You know, you are not under my care, and as long as you're not under my care, it's not my responsibility to take care of you. And with responsibility, it's a must, regardless of responsibility is a must. If it's my responsibility, that means it's required of me to take care of you, but as long as we're not in a committed relationship such as marriage, it's not my responsibility, because guess what, we're still trying to work this thing out, still trying to decide if we are good for marriage. You are still not under my care. Even if you are a fiancé or whatever, you're engaged to me and all. Okay, for me on that one, right? I think before I watched the video, in my mind, I only had it to the extent of a person being a girlfriend, not fiancé. Because I consider that as, pre-marriage. let me use that word. So I thought personally, well, maybe if she's engaged to me and she's a fiancé, it's my responsibility. But she's giving a different opinion. I mean, she's giving a different opinion as to, even if we are engaged to each other, we already made our promises to get married to each other, still you are not my responsibility, which is like mind-blowing. Well, I think I need to revise that and revisit that. But anywho, yes, again, I totally agree with what she's saying. As long as a person is not under your care, it's not your responsibility. It's not your responsibility. Yeah, you can help out. I feel like you can help out. Yes, I feel like you can help out the next person where they're lacking and where they're shorting. You can. But it's not your responsibility. It's not a must for you to take care of the next person where you feel this amount of pressure to say, oh my God, I need to give this person this amount of money for her to pay a rent. I need to give this person this amount of money for her to pay school fees. I need to give this person this amount of money for her to give a mother or brother, which is another case. The video we did, the Bruno video, it's another case like that, where you feel like, guess what, it's my responsibility to take care of your family because you're my girlfriend. No, no, never. In no way. Even if I'm rich, yes, even if I'm wealthy, very wealthy, it's not my responsibility. I can help out, I can support you, but it's not my responsibility. And it's because it's not my responsibility, it should not be an expectation from your end where you're expecting me to give you money. Because, man, some people are so entitled to other people's money. It's as if we were born together, we were born for each other, and I was born to give you money. No, it doesn't work like that. I don't understand this sense of entitlement. Again, it goes back to, I don't even know where this goes back to. I don't even know where this goes back to. Where people are so entitled. They come with this expectation and entitlement that, oh, guess what? This man should take care of me, this and that. He should cover this. He should buy me a device. He should do this and that and that. But no. I personally, this is where disrespect comes in a relationship. Knowing that this man has spent, you know what? Let's watch the video. I'll talk about this some later on.
It is the care that you give to yourself that is going to attract a man to you. Many of you today have become slaves to men because you leave them to take care of you. The moment a man cannot give you money, cannot give you soap, cannot give you anything, you leave yourself like that. No! It is your parents' responsibility to take care of you. If your parents fail at their responsibility, you take care of yourself. It is not your boyfriend's responsibility to take care of you. Your boyfriend can only support you. You're only responsible for what you own. Yes, responsibility is a duty. Exactly. So it is not your boyfriend's duty to take care of you. If he's nice enough, he can support you, and support is willing. It's something that he wants to do. It's something that he chooses to do. Stop that entitlement mentality of saying my boyfriend does not give me this, my boyfriend does not. If your father cannot give you, why should your boyfriend give you? Go and hold your father. Hold your parents. Thought I should remind the ladies.
Okay, cool. So that's the first part. Yes, that's the second part. Anyways, this is what I wanted to say, and she also highlights it. The fact that personally, I feel disrespect within a relationship. Oh yes, like I've spoken in another video, right? Address this. The power dynamics. This literally comes into existence when one person has so much resources over you and commands more power over you. Hence, abuse is inevitable. And I feel a lot of relationships are literally there. There's so much abuse, not because this man is abusive. No, because you've given him so much power over you. That's it. That's it. There, it finishes there. You've given him so much power over you because you're depending on him. Guess what? He's your king. He's your ruler. He's your Lord. And you should worship him. He literally deserves to be worshipped. And because you're not giving him the worship that he deserves, because of all that he has provided, guess what? He will bully you. And I feel a lot of ladies are literally there because you are so dependent on this individual to the point where if he withdraws, you feel as if your world is ending. And guess what? Some ladies settle even in the worst of the most chaotic relationships ever, the most abusive relationship. Why? Because guess what? Over the years, this lady has been trained to depend over this guy. He's providing all the finances. He can literally go cheat with as many people as he can. Guess what? She'll still be there, and she'll still be faithful. She'll still buck when he says she should buck. She'll still roll and crawl when when he says you should buck, roll, cry. You will do that because guess what? He's exercising more power over you. But the only way I feel majority of people can take that away from, this. Well, you can try and leave the relationship, but again, it also depends on how long you've been within this relationship, because majority of time you've literally learned to depend on this individual. So you breaking ties with this person feels like the world is really ending. The best thing you can do is, well, some people are even in marriages, okay, which is a bit scary, and I feel that's too big for me to even talk about because marriage is another level. So, well, my advice, even within relationships, yes, I feel the only way to regain your power as a woman And I feel some men also find themselves in this. The only way to regain your power is, guess what? Become the best of yourself. Rise up to that level. Become competent. Provide for yourself. Don't depend on this person. Take away the authority. Stand at their level. There's no power dynamics in this. It's equality. You have 2 eyes, 2 feet, 2 arms. You have fingers. You have hands. You can't work for your own resources. This is where people disrespect you, because you can't work for your own resources, And by working for your own resources and standing up as an individual, you take away from people's, you take away that disrespect. People begin to respect you and put you in the rightful position where you belong. Don't become too needy and too clingy because you feel like if this person goes, I am done. No. Not like that. And I did address it in one of the videos. I think when I was talking about singleness. Yes, the myth of singleness. I did. Like, to be single means to be whole, meaning you're complete on your own. You're doing your own things and everything else. Guess what? Singleness doesn't stop. Even if you are married, it doesn't stop. Well, you can watch the video. I did address it. Yes, and it's quite controversial on the surface. But if you watch the video, you understand it perfectly and properly. And guess, guys, that was my 2 cents on this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe. Don't forget to leave your thoughts below. I would really like to understand and hear you guys out. And yes, don't forget to tell me the reason as to why you think people are entitled to other people's resources and goods. I would really like to know that. And yes, guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I guess I'll be seeing you on the next one. Ciao.